Welcome to King Lizard's Game Lounge and Forza Horizon 3's Blizzard Mountain DLC. So Blizzard Mountain came out at the beginning of December. I've actually been plugging away at this, really enjoying it. And this is the first bit of driving you get to do in the game, which is actually a descent down Blizzard Mountain. And the car we get to do it in is the new 2016 Ford Gymkhana 9 Focus RS RX. Bit of a mouthful, that one, but it's actually quite a nice car to drive on this particular event especially. So we're going to shoot across in a minute. Now unfortunately, like previous Forza Horizon DLCs, there is a waypoint on the standard game world map, the open world, where you have to travel to in order to load into the new DLC. So it's not a seamless entry into the new map world. You actually have to travel there through load screens, which is a bit of a shame. So I'd really like to see them change that method and actually make it something more direct and accessible in the game world. So it's actually, when they add something to the open world, it becomes part of the open world rather than, you know, a journey on a boat like it was on Storm Island, or in this case a journey on a chopper to get to Blizzard Mountain. So there is a new part available in the garage, which is snow tyres. Now the thing I'm finding at the moment is that pretty much every vehicle I put snow tyres on lands up being an S-class vehicle, an S1 class vehicle, which, you know, it's okay, but it'd be nice if we could have a mixture of classes in Blizzard Mountain rather than these kind of high-spec cars all the time. So I'm not sure whether it's possible. I think I might be able to get myself an A-class vehicle. I was pretty close the other day. I just didn't mess around with it for too long, so I might not be entirely correct, but at the moment the majority of cars out of the box that I'm upgrading are going straight to S1, and then obviously I'm having to tinker with them to get them to the 900 ones, which is not always possible to do that. So we're going to get dropped at the very peak of Blizzard Mountain, and we get the privilege of driving down it. Now it's not a race per se, this is more an, you know, driving experience if you like. And on the way we will come across other vehicles also racing their way to the Forza Horizon event like we are here. So handling wise, it's actually quite a nice vehicle to drive this on the snow. It's, you know, it's reasonably good handling. I'm driving this without assist at the moment, and I'm doing that deliberately so I can, you know, give you a fair opinion of how the car handles. Generally, if I'm playing Forza Horizon 3, I will typically use automatic because for me it's a game more about fun than realism, so I'm less inclined to drive manual gearing in these types of games. I'd rather just drive, you know, auto and just enjoy it that little bit more, not have to think about switching gear and stuff. Bit lazy, I know, but it's just the way I like to play. This looks like a bit of a jump. I'm too far left here. I think I'm going to hit something, I suspect. There we go. Caught up on a bit of the ground. Not done that before, so forgive me for that. So we get this thing back up to speed and through that corner. It's quite responsive. It's, you know, it's not too scary. If you turn it a little bit too much on one side, you will definitely lose it and kind of spin out. I can feel that in the tyres, or at least the handling of the cars I'm driving it, is that, you know, I can quite easily push this thing too far and get quite a bad experience from it. This car has now all of a sudden got nitros in front of me. I was just about to overtake that and it's just blown me away. And that's one of the things I'm seeing with Forza Horizon 3's AI. They are bloody tough. They really do push to the limits, specifically in Pro mode, which is what I'm driving at the moment. And, you know, it really is a nasty racing experience. Generally the cars will actually push you off the track and stuff to get around the circuit, which is kind of almost like playing online 24/7 if you're playing the AI. So we've got road challenges in here we can get achievements for, so picking up or driving across all of the roads in the game, plus there's those bonus boards and stuff just like in the main game. So there's lots of achievements tied around collectibles. There's also a new barn find, taking the barn find total up to 17 now. Hell of a jump this. Whoa. Checking out a rear view mirror there with cars jumping up. Really screwed that up a little bit there. I was a little bit sideways as I landed. Managing to reel her back in. Definitely a little bit trickier on this ice here. I can feel a lot more kind of resistance going on. I need to turn real quick here, just missed that tree. And then we're coming up to what looks like our destination. So I'll take this opportunity to thank you guys and gals for watching. That was the first taste on King Lizard's Game Lounge on Blizzard Mountain. Plenty more to come in the next few days. Please be kind enough to rate the video, and if you're not a subscriber, don't forget to click that sub button. Everyone is welcome at King Lizard's Game Lounge.
There you are,
Take care, keep well,
Never
keep
doubted
watching.
you for a second.